Hey, what's up you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency. And in this video, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story about this tree company and how we were able to restart their campaign and help them start getting $18 leads and close a little bit over $10,000 in only 11 days into the campaign. I'm going to break all this down for you. And if you're watching this right now and you're a tree company and you do, trimming services or tree removals, I think you're going to find this really helpful if you're trying to grow your tree company and get more leads, because tree companies specifically rely on lead generation, because every time that you cut down a tree and remove it, you're kind of always hunting for that next tree to do, right? So I'm going to break this down for you and just kind of show you, what ads worked really well and give you some of the details and backstory for this, so that hopefully you can model it so that you can get some similar results too if you implement stuff how I am recommending here. So before we go any further, just so you know, if you comment tree PDF in the comments, then I have a free PDF that I'll give you that breaks down today's video and all the details in there, so you can get that for free. So comment tree PDF and I'll send that over to you right away. So let's jump into things here. So a bit of backstory is we've been working with this client for a while. And then what happened was that they ran into some internal issues with their team, someone quitting. And so they were not able to continue the campaign with us anymore because they weren't able to keep up with the leads and, the growth and everything of this marketing campaign. So they stopped the campaign for a little bit, and then they got things sorted out and they started back up with us. But when they started back up with us, they were in a little bit of a tight spot. And basically it was like, this campaign needs to work within 30 days and be able to pick things up, or we won't be able to continue because they got themselves in a tough spot. So basically we had 30 days for this marketing campaign to basically flood their business with estimates and be able to get them as many sales as possible within a 30-day sprint. So it was a unique challenge. And I want to preface this by saying that that's not the norm for marketing. The reason that we're able to do this is because we're very experienced. We've been doing this for a long time, so we understand what it takes. And we also had pre-existing data from this previous campaign to know what improvements need to be made to actually get very quick results in 30 days. So I just want to, give a little disclaimer there. So when we were starting this campaign back up though, the first thing that we did to make sure that, we're going to go straight for the jugular and just make sure that we're getting, the best jobs possible, is we went after tree removals. Because tree removals, if you're a tree company, you know that those are higher ticket than trimming, right? So the niche that we focused on was tree removals primarily, right? And so the next thing that we did once we focused on the removals was that we came up with an offer that was going to attract people's attention. Now, if you know anything about tree removals or trimming, it's not really, there's not a lot of offers that you could do around that besides price. But this specific client is offering a higher end price, right, compared to the competition. So their prices, they're charging a little bit more. And so we were trying to thinking, what could we offer that's going to be able to basically, attract people's attention and give more value. So what we came up with was free wood disposal, right? If you do tree removals, you know that, basically this is something that you're doing within your service anyway, right? But we implemented that into the campaign. We said, hey, free wood disposal included when we remove your tree. So that's the offer that we came up with. Wood disposal, right? So now that we had that set up, then what we did is we went to the client and we said, okay, what we need are some really cool videos of you basically, doing these selfie type videos of you saying hey, what's going on? This is who I am. This is what we do, blah, blah, blah. And we did a series of these videos. You'll see that in the PDF of just what it looks like. A lot of contractors think that you need to go, super professional with the type of videos that you're making. But what we're seeing is that on Facebook, these very authentic iPhone type videos are working phenomenally well. So we just went all out on that. The client made a series of those videos, and then someone from his team actually made a couple additional videos of just like interviewing clients, how they're happy, like, hey, what did you like about the service, blah, blah, blah. All these types of little, just these small little iPhone type videos of just being like, hey, what was it like working with us, blah, blah, blah. Right? And so we made a series of different ads, all very simple, like very low editing, no Photoshop, et cetera, et cetera. And so once we made all these ads, we implemented them on Facebook, right? And the targeting that we did on Facebook, pretty broad, just targeting mostly on the area and the age of the person, right? And these were the results that we were able to get. So far, we're really fresh into the campaign still. It's been 11 days. And we've gotten 38 leads. And right now we're coming in at around $18 a lead. So it's like $18.61 a lead. So if you know anything about Facebook ads, getting $18 leads, these are form fills too, right? Like not just someone messaging the page. And they're all very, very qualified. They're good leads. And out of that, he was able to book a bunch of estimates. And so far, he's got about 10K in jobs sold. But in fact, he just messaged us literally like before me making this video and before I made the PDF and everything breaking this down. And he's like, hey, I had a 14K day. So this is probably, I'm going to put plus here. It's probably like 10 to, 15K type thing. So he sold over $10,000 in under 2 weeks, which is phenomenal. So that's the result there that we were able to get, which is really, really neat. So, I would say the success of this campaign has come down to, obviously we had some data to work with in the past. We ran a campaign for about 2.5 months before that. But, we were able to come back much stronger this time because he had all the right content. He sorted out all of his team issues. Also he was the one doing all of the calls, whereas before he had an appointment setter. So there were multiple things that went into the success of this campaign. And going forward, we're just going to continue to do the same exact strategy with the content. And then we're just going to get him to do all the appointment setting. I'm really looking forward to the type of results that we can continue to get, because at $18 leads, his ad spend is around $2,000 a month. So that's quite a few leads, right? So if you're even able to book, 50% of those into estimates, we're talking some pretty serious return on investment for this campaign. So again, if you'd like to check out that PDF, comment tree PDF in the comments. Hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or anything, or you own a tree company and you just want to ask some questions about specifics, like comment in the comments. I'm happy to respond. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you found this video helpful. Bye.